Dominic Ongwen.
My name is Dominic Ongwen. Why? I'm a Ugandan citizen from northern Uganda. I'm from Gulu in northern Uganda, in Amuru district, Kilak County, a small place called Rome. I was born in 1975.
Dominic Ongwen, alleged brigade commander of the Senior Brigade of the Lord's Resistance Army, LRA, is accused of war crimes and crimes against humanity committed during attacks against the civilian population in Lukodi, Pajule, Odek, and Abok IDP camps between October 2003 and June 2004, murder and attempted murder, rape, sexual slavery, torture, cruel treatment and other inhumane acts, enslavement, outrage upon personal dignity, the conscription and use of children under the age of 15 to participate actively in hostilities, pillaging, and destruction of property and persecution. The prosecution alleges that from at least 1st July 2002 until 31st December 2005, Dominic Ongwen, Joseph Konyi, and other senior brigade commanders were part of a common plan to abduct women and girls in northern Uganda that were then used as forced wives and sex slaves, tortured, raped, and made to serve as domestic help, and to conscript and use children under the age of 15 to participate actively in hostilities. The trial at the International Criminal Court in The Hague started on 6th December 2016. During 231 hearing days, the judges had in total 130 witnesses. 69 witnesses and experts were called by the Office of the ICC Prosecutor. 54 witnesses and experts were called by the defense team led by lead counsel Crispus Ayena Odongo. The legal representatives of the victims called 7 witnesses and experts. The judges ensured the respect of the rights guaranteed by the Rome Statute to each of the parties, including the right to question the witnesses. In total, 4,065 victims were represented by their legal counsels Joseph Akwenyu Manoba and Francisco Cox, as well as Paulina Masida, respectively. They have been granted the right to participate in the proceedings through their lawyers. They have expressed their position on matters heard before the chamber and were authorized to examine witnesses on specific issues. The ICC trial chamber issued 70 oral decisions and 190 written decisions during the trial phase of the proceedings. The total case record, consisting of the filings of the parties and participants and the chamber's decision, currently includes more than 1,750 filings. The prosecution and the defense have completed the presentation of their evidence, and the closing briefs were filed at the end of February, and the closing statements took place in March 2020. The chamber, composed of Judge Bertram Smith, presiding judge, Judge Peter Kovacs, and Judge Raul Kanopangalangan, will deliver the verdict in the morning on Thursday, 4th February 2021, at the seat of the court in The Hague. They will acquit or convict the accused, and the verdict will be read out in a public hearing. The judges convict the accused only if they are satisfied that the charges have been proven beyond reasonable doubt. The chamber bases its decision only on the applicable law and on evidence submitted and discussed during the trial. In response to the verdict, the parties will be able to appeal the decision before the ICC's appeals chamber. If found guilty, the judges will decide on a sentence at a later stage. They may then impose a prison sentence to which may be added a fine or forfeiture of the proceeds, property, and assets derived directly or indirectly from the crime committed. The maximum sentence is 30 years. However, in extreme cases, such as the specific circumstances of the accused conviction, the court may impose a term of life imprisonment. It is important to remember that at the ICC, under the Rome Statute, there is no death penalty. If the appeal chamber confirms that Mr. Ongwen is not guilty, this decision is final, and the proceedings before the court will end, and no reparations will be awarded to victims.